Ningen Fushin episode 4. And in this episode, we see the party, the survivor party, go to the labyrinth of bonds. We heard about this labyrinth in the last episode, and where I talked about how this labyrinth was going to test their, I guess you can say, trust in each other. And although I wasn't exactly right, I wasn't far either, because in a way the labyrinth that we saw in this episode was not really that dangerous. In fact, it was very easy. They actually went to retrieve the sword relatively easy. I mean, they did fight a golem, but the way to get in there was actually pretty easy. There were no traps or anything like that. So yeah, there wasn't like a situation where they had to trust each other or anything like that. But at the same time, the sword itself could only be used if you trusted another person. And yeah, we saw how in the beginning Nick couldn't use the power of the sword to combine himself with Curran because, well, they didn't have that much trust in each other. They were not really friends or anything like that. But later on, when they had their talk, when they were down there, removing the rubble, they came closer together. And after that, they were able to use the sword. Yeah, in a way, the labyrinth is about trusting each other, but at the same time, it is not like there was a serious death situation in the labyrinth itself. So yeah, it is here and there where you see it. And yeah, we also got introduced to a new character which is named Bond. And yeah, apparently this Bond is the sword itself. So I guess you can say the sword itself is its original form, but it can shape itself to be a human, which is what we see in this episode. So saying that he's a she or a he doesn't actually make sense because, I mean, it is a sword after all, so yeah. And to be honest, I'm surprised because I actually didn't expect another member to be added in. I don't watch the openings or endings of animes when I'm watching them for the first time because I don't want to get spoiled. So I don't know if Bond was actually shown in the opening or ending. If it was, then I guess it is not a surprise for everyone that watches endings and openings. But for me, like I said already that I don't, it was actually a surprise for me. So yeah, another member, 5 members now. I don't know if there's going to be other members added. I don't know how relevant Bond will be, but at the very least now she, he, slash it, whatever you want to call him, it or she, is a part of the party now. So yeah, let's see if this new member is important or not. Another thing we found out in this episode is that Curran didn't actually throw out the amulet, the pendant, whatever you want to call it. I was speculating in the last episode review if she actually did that, if she threw away the pendant, the amulet, but she didn't, or at least that is what the episode tried to imply. But yeah, I mean, she sort of got over that in this episode along with Nick. And I mean, I guess you can say now she's ready to finally take the next step. So yeah, even more development for her. I thought the last episode was going to be the last doing that. But no, I mean, the character development continue into this episode. So that is actually also surprising. But yeah, pretty straightforward episode. Not a long review because there isn't that much to talk about. And by the way, I want to say a couple of things. If you don't see me reviewing the next episode or skipping episodes or not even reviewing the rest of the anime at all, it is because I'm coming to the realization that this anime is an anime that is supposed to be watched while you're sitting down, eating something, enjoying it, having a laugh, and just that. This is not necessarily an anime that is supposed to be reviewed in detail like I'm doing. It is a more casual anime. Again, that doesn't mean that it's bad or anything like that. I actually enjoy animes like this. I am enjoying this anime. So yeah, if you don't see me reviewing episodes or not reviewing episodes at all or skipping them or something like that, it is because of that. So yeah, I just wanted to say that for you all to be aware. I didn't just wanted to end the episode reviews in case if I did without you all knowing the reason. So yeah, that is my thoughts on the anime, on the 4 episodes as of now. Like I said, really good, really enjoyable. A different type of animes than the other animes that I'm reviewing. At least a couple of the other animes that I'm reviewing because others are more similar to it. But yeah, that was my episode review. I hope you enjoy it, and I guess I'll see you all or maybe not in the next episode review.